Trigger warning. There is potentially damaging subjects in this video such as sexual assault, murder, self-harm, or harm of a child. If this is not something for you, that's okay. We'll see you in another video.
Hola, it's Kat. So it's been a minute since we've done a true crime video, and I thought it might be fitting for the first true crime video I've done in a while to be an update. So I don't know if you guys remember a while back, I think it was like 2020, I had done a video talking about the boy in the box and theories with that.
Quite a few videos on this case, and I don't remember any of them mentioning this.
And they had discovered not too long ago the identity of the boy in the box. My mind was blown when I had found out that they discovered this. So how this was discovered is that they had exhumed his body twice over the years to collect DNA, and thankfully technology has advanced enough that they finally were able to get a match on familial DNA and found out who the boy in the box was. After 6 decades of not knowing who this boy was, it's been discovered that this boy was Joseph Augustus Zarelli, and he was in fact 4 years old. They didn't have it confirmed beforehand.
There was a wide range of emotions as they unveiled the new engraving and headstone. All of this happening on the day Joseph Augustus Zarelli would have turned 70 years old.
For our Joseph on his birthday. Happy birthday, Joseph!
And in case you're watching this and have never heard of the boy in the box, the boy in the box was a young boy found inside a bassinet box that had been brutally murdered, and nobody had any clue about him, didn't know his age. They had a guesstimate, didn't know who he belonged to. Nobody ever stepped forward to they had some leads, but they always led to dead ends. I will link the video where I talked about this beforehand in the description below. When he was found, he, according to officials, had been malnourished. He had several scars on his body, and his hair seemed to have been crudely cut short not long before his death. The state of his remains prevented investigators from determining the boy's exact age, which was previously estimated between 4 and 6. Until recently, despite ongoing public interest in the case, which is now considered one of Philadelphia's oldest and most mysterious unsolved homicides, the children's parents never came forward to claim him. Police said Thursday that they were eventually able to identify Zarelli's remains using a combination of detective work and DNA analysis, which allowed them to cross-check DNA profiles in a genealogy database. For 65 years, the story of who would come to be known as America's unknown child has haunted this community, said Philadelphia Police Commissioner. Philadelphia Police Department, our nation in the world. When people think about the boy in the box, a profound sadness is felt, not just because a child was murdered, but because his entire identity and his rightful claim to own his existence was taken away. Outlaw noted that the police announcement closes one chapter in the deceased boy's story while opening up a new one. Since the long-standing cold case remains unsolved, an active homicide investigation is still underway. I know that they did find his parents, but from what I understand, they are deceased. Even though we now know who he is, we don't know who killed him. It sounds like the police might have an idea, but they don't want to release it to the public. I kind of have my ideas. I actually think that the theory I had before in my last video is what happened. It's just a theory. Sum up what it was that this girl's family had bought Joseph, and he wasn't treated very well, hence why he was malnourished, etc. His body was not in good shape. Until one night, the mother had lost her temper and ended up killing Joseph. And the girl was with her mother when she disposed of him. And that's why no one ever came forward. There's many theories, and I know a lot of people had tried to discredit that woman, but I just personally feel like that is a very, at least solid theory. I won't say like a lead or whatever, but like, as far as I can tell, it does seem to be the one that lines up the most. I do mean to do like a deep dive of this at some point here. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you have any theories? And I will do a deep dive on this hopefully soon, and I really hope that we get more updates, especially now that we figured out who he is. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. You didn't have to bust in like the Kool-Aid, man.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. What? We're still recording?
Yes.
You look sexy.
Whatever.
I'll be seeing you later. You wanna try me, Gov? You wanna try me?
God.
You wanna try me, Gov? Now I'm even